Hey everybody, Fubury7 here, and welcome back to the channel with the 4222 tactics review. And look, I'm not joking when I say this, okay? I'm not joking when I say this. We go against the craziest of craziest teams, and this tactic right here beats the shit out of it. Just beats the shit out of it. There's no way that I can't. I'm not overhyping this. Okay, if the guy was a bit better, well, if the guy wasn't a bit better, he wouldn't be in the playoffs for Division 2. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. But he was there. He was in Division 3 too, so he's supposed to be good. Yeah. So we did some changes. I had to put Gyökeres because, and as you will see in this game, especially in this game, Enforcer Plus is becoming way too good for someone to ignore it. Trust me, way too good. And Gyökeres is actually a good player, to the point that I decided, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna give him 50k. I'm gonna give him the Cornerstones skin. So if I want to move my team around, I will count with Gyökeres because yes, he is that good of a striker. We already did the player review. Go, you can find it. Go find it. We play with two cams. Marmoush here as a Shadow Striker plus, and I gave him Trivela shot, which is very important. Messi has to be in it. I don't care. Messi with no plus is way too good. But yeah, let's go and see the tactics here. So we're gonna go with there's the wait, where's the code? The code is here. You can pause, check the code. Then we're gonna go with short passing because yeah, this game you need to have a lot of passing. A defensive approach, I went on high. Again, thank you, Fanta, for that. When it comes to player roles, it is always the same on the defense. Fullback defend, defender defend, everything on defend. The CDMs, I could go with Patri. You know, she's a better box-to-box crusher, and she doesn't go up that much, to be honest. But I'd rather play with here on defense. You know, we will have here on defense. It's basically the same thing if you consider it's basically the same thing. It's just she goes up a little bit more, but I don't want that. I'm gonna go with defend. The idea is to have Shadow Striker on both camps, and the thing is, we can argue go with the half winger, but the problem is with the half winger is gonna go way too much to the wing, and I don't want. The idea is if I wanted to have wingers, okay, if I wanted to have wingers, I would have this 4-4-2 flat with two CMs or two CDMs, which is one of the tactics that we did a few, I think last week. Last week. Then of course false 9. It is a crime to put Peanuts at false 9. Trust me, it is a crime, but she will show up front. And she's going to be very important because one thing that Messi doesn't have, if I'm not mistaken, is Pina has a 5-star weak foot. So that means we can rotate any way we want and put a through pass, and it's going to go in. And then, of course, Vitor Gyökeres as the advanced forward. Anyway, let's go into some gameplay. Okay, like I said, crazy of craziest team. This game is the game that's going to qualify me to Division 2 by saying that I'm going to qualify. It's already well, it's already a spoiler in a sense. And look at this. I'm just gonna pause. Van der Sar, Thuram, Stam, Chiellini, Roberto Carlos, Vieira, Hullet, Zidane, Pelé, Mbappe, and R9. What the actual fuck am I facing? Oh, and by the way, he's bronze benching because his rating is 86. So, and I was like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I should have just gone to bed, man. I should have gone to bed. What the hell is this team? What the hell is this team? But as it should be in life, a challenge motivates me. And at this moment, I'm thinking I have to be perfect. I just have to be perfect. So let's go. You know he knows what he's doing because he starts rotating a lot. But again, this is not about him. This is about tactic. And this is the first glimpse that you saw here. This is what we're doing a lot because we have two CDMs. We're gonna control Patry here, and we're gonna change the Patry and chase after the ball so that we have always two CDMs back. We're gonna try and force, because of the team obviously, we're gonna force two CDMs on the back, you see? And then controlling Patry, we get the ball there, doing a lot of pressure. First we hold Stam, and then we hold Chiellini here, and then we rotate. And we're going to watch this once again because it is very important why you have shadow strikers. See, we're gonna stop right here, see? And because I'm running and I have a second striker, you see, what happens is the right back is busy with Messi and the left back is busy with Pina, because I don't know how Gyökeres managed to hold two great defenders, but he did. And because the rest of the team was busy marking your other teammates, it gives you all the room in the world for you to shoot and score. To do defensively, okay? He's gonna attack. Don't break the defensive line. You see, he puts the ball on Mbappe. You see, I have the cursor on top of Van der Veen. I could have tried and lunge, but if I did that and I missed it, his Pele would go in and there was gonna be a through ball. So I'm gonna try not to break my defensive line, waiting for my left back and right back to get in position, and then I'm gonna control. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna control Patry to try to get the ball. No, I didn't do that. Okay, I thought I was gonna pass to Patry there. I didn't. That's okay. Ooh, but we did manage because Patry went back and covered the center back position, and we used Patry to do some pressure there, and we get the ball. That big, strong striker. Obviously, the move here would be to have a striker with long ball plus and finesse and tiki-taka. Pina only has, not finesse, sorry, incisive. Pina only has incisive and tiki-taka. She doesn't have the long ball. That's why one of the reasons why I have Patry in the team. It's because of that, the long ball. And we put the ball over the top, and when he's running, and that's because you see the team is completely spread. Marmoush is down, so Roberto Carlos has to worry about Marmoush. You see on the top, Messi, Thuram is taking care of him, and then you have to rely on the strength and speed of your second striker. That's why, again, it is Gyökeres, and it is not Messi and Pina over there, because if it was Messi or Pina, Stam would completely destroy them. We're gonna miss, but see, 1-2s, that's what we do, 1-2, and we put the ball over the top, and he defends with Van der Sar, and that was a good save, very good save. And at this moment, again, as you can see, I'm gonna show you here, I'm using, this is something I don't understand about the game, and it's one of my critiques. If my second CM holding ++ ball winning is supposed to stay a little bit back, why is she there? She should be tracking faster. And what I'm doing is, defensively, I'm grabbing Patry and I'm making a line of 5. So that if he passes Jordi Alba in that situation, I can cover either the outside of the ball of the field, goes towards the line, or if he puts the ball inside to go to I think that's Pele, I can push to defend inside. So I'm giving two defensive options by controlling Patry in that position. And you see, but I went inside with Patry like I said I was gonna do. And you see, I have like a defensive line of 6 at this moment because I need to defend that line. It's really, really important to defend that line. Here, thank God she was smaller. If he was like a bigger player, probably would have lost that ball there. And again, defending with the line of 5. I think he's trying to get frustrated, so he shoots from there. It was a good save from Alisson. And then, who the hell programmed this game to make Messi defend Chiellini? Messi should be up front. There's no reason for him to be defending, but whatever. The second half here. And this is why I love Pina. You see, I'm just slowly going around with Pina. No, not using the speed button, using the R1 to jiggle around, and I managed to get a penalty. He falls with, I think it was Stam. And I was like, okay, he's trying to trick me, you know. because I'm facing him very well, if you think so. We know he's a good player. He's gonna shoot to one of the sides on the side. I'm gonna read your mind and I shoot to the middle. Like a little bitch, I guess you can say that. Then Messi here. Messi is so good, no matter the position. Messi is so good. If he had like a plus or oh, look at this again. Exactly. We're gonna go back. I just wanted to shut up so you guys can see this. So what happened here is definitely this. Because I haven't been playing a lot with Marmoush, most of my balls have been towards Gyökeres because again I'm trying to force the enforcer. I want to use the enforcer to try and bully the defender and score. He knows, again, proof that this guy knew what he was doing. He thinks I'm going to pass the ball to Gyökeres. He's focused on Gyökeres. And because Marmoush has the Shadow Striker, at this moment is offside. So we try not to push the pass. So always be calm. Don't try to do everything first time. Sometimes when you have room, you need to slow down your game a little bit. And because you're going to see he's going to control Chiellini. And he's going to be near Stam to try and stop Gyökeres. And that's when Marmoush is going to go in. You see? He's going down. He's trying to defend down. And I just put a through ball. And at this moment, I'm like, okay, 3-1. Okay, 3-1. I can try and play a little bit more defensive. Just risk when I have to risk. Because he might score 1 or 2 more times. And because it wasn't the goal, but you see, I'm going to do the pass here. He's offside, okay? But because Marmoush is Shadow Striker, Marmoush is already there, completely ready to pounce and score. That's why I passed to the side, and it would have been a goal if it wasn't offside. Definitely would have been a goal. Our last goal. We put the through ball because Shadow Striker plus is running in, and then look at this. What happened here? And yes, he's gonna rage quit. So that's why I'm telling you Enforcer plus is really good. At this moment, when I cross here, I'm seeing Gyökeres going into position. That's why advance forward is gonna show up in that position, and I'm pressing the L2 to start to shield the ball. It doesn't show the symbol of the enforcer, and we did bully Stam a little bit enough for him to miss the header for us to control and then shoot in a volley. See, and boom, there it goes. Also we rushed, but yeah, that's the game. We faced the monster team. This proves how effective, because you can be the greatest player, but you'll have difficulty against someone that has a good team. And it's a tactic, it's not a miracle worker. You don't need to have this. You need to have the skill to play the tactic, obviously. So yeah, it was part my skill and mostly the tactic. Very concise, a lot of passing options. It is one hell of a tactic, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.